Well, mm, your father flight to Spain, and I started chatting with him long time ago when I went to shop and I buy a iPod, and I asked to the manager there to place a camera, and we had lots of discussions about the camera, everything, the microphones. We talked for a very long time on MSN, and your father keeps saying that I have to go for owl, AOL. He started talking in English, and suddenly he started talking in Spanish. Um, Basically, I have not hear all the recordings talking about him, and the truth is that the guy who writes the book of 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 this guy called mm, basically there is a guy called something that I don't remember, and I don't know actually. I never. And he writes chapters about gay couples, and they're probably no longer in Apple iTunes. He writes the biography of you father, and he writes really well, and he especially the audio blog that is made by him or other person, I don't know. And he you hear the audio blogs, and you probably have my iPod, and you give me this iPod who is crappy. The screen now is new. If you place um, a longer antenna, can it be longer distance? I don't know. I mean, there were a woman in my class who was studying um, informatics, and she's probably no Apple, or as I like to call it, Steve Jobs. Um, I don't know. He keeps saying that I work for the States. I don't know if I work for the States or for America. Maybe I work in Sweden, in IKEA. Or maybe I work in Spain. When I take my history of working, it didn't appear Apple and IKEA in Spain. Well, I don't know where I work. Maybe I work in Switzerland. Who knows? Um, well, this thing that I'm gonna show you, I bought it for Christmas, and now it has the antenna here, and the problem is the glass breaks. You have the signal there. It's more rigid. I for this disappearing this thing, I think you should frame it, make it all bigger, this black thing. Um, I don't know. Um, I don't know. Maybe we are gonna be together. The Mac you have is probably mine because I bought it the next day. He died, and we had a discussion about that. And and I asked him for the first the actions on the tax market. Oh, what's the name? I don't know. The number of actions that he had from when he started of Apple, and he told me that he sold them, but he kept them back. Um, I, I don't know. Maybe he gave me Pixar. I don't know. It's really complicated life, and or the actions of iPods or something like that. And we kept talking about iPods. Apparently, the conversations I keep in in his something, and he kept them. Maybe you wanna read them. He died, and the conversations is over, and I lost him, and he never talked me back, and I get weird about it, and I think your mom start talking to me, or maybe not, and you fly from in the plane actually who sends apples to the wall in your private jet, and they place a seat, and um, you have to have this cutlery from metallic or something like that, because we had lots of discussions about that. um I don't know. I think I don't know who I'm marrying this week, or maybe never. But I don't know if I'm gonna study informatics or drawing. And I don't know. I have created what I have to create for computers, and nothing needs to be created for that, because basically is based on putting a symbol, closing and opening, and a number between, and every number has for instructions for the audio and for everything, and it will change computers, and people will have mm, the good and the bad of everything. I don't know. Maybe we're flying to the States. I don't want to fly to the States. I don't want ever to go to the States. And probably I will have to do go because I'm gonna get wait. No, I'll go. I don't. Oscar, but I think I'm gonna put the video or make a new one, and that's it. The alarm. Uh, mm, um, your father probably had cancer because he something that was made of of the things he used for computers, or maybe not.